Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost his wheel, Mr. J got away! Yay!
Greetings and welcome to Cook with Batman and Friends! Yay! Jinx! That means you have to shut up until I say your name, Harley Quinn!
Okay.
Fine! Anyway, today I'm going to be making chewy sugar cookies.
Chewy?
So the first thing that we have to do is take off our firefighting gloves.
Preset the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, B-Man.
That'll be the third thing that we do. Allow me to explain. Crime fighting gloves come off. And the van braces come off because they're for crime fighting and not for cooking. We're going to roll off our sleeves. This all counts as the same step as removing the van braces. And we're going to put these over here. And now we're going to wash our hands. We're going to get between those fingers because that's where all the grime hides out.
I'm going to leave my gloves on.
Well, I guess we're not helping again.
No.
And we're going to set the oven.
350 degrees Fahrenheit, B-Man. What's that in Celsius?
It's like 180 Celsius.
It's like, is it?
175, 180, somewhere in there. Anyways, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a mixing bowl. We're going to take our bag of flour. Now I have pre-shaken my big old bag of flour here so that it's sifted for you. And we're going to get 2 3/4 cups of flour. We're going to level this out. That's maybe a tiny bit more than a cup.
Oh, B-Man, where'd you get the oven mitts? They match ya.
And that's a little more than a cup. And then, because I did a little more, we're gonna use our half-cup scooper, and we're gonna make it so it's quite a lot more. That, right there, is 2 3/4 cups of flour. We don't even need our flour anymore.
Where'd you get all that flour?
At the grocery store. That's where I get it, and I don't steal it like you do.
Yeah, but why do you need all that?
We're baking all the time. And we're gonna put some salt in there. Oh, salt. There we go. Just that much salt. That much salt. And then we're gonna take a teaspoon and we're gonna get a whole, wait! No, not this time. And we're gonna get a teaspoon and we're gonna put some baking soda in there. And you're gonna notice that we're not putting any baking powder because we don't want these to rise. They're going to be chewy sugar cookies. So, there we go. A teaspoon of baking soda.
I've actually never had chewy sugar cookies, B-Man.
Oh, they're gonna be so good, you'll see. Next up, we can mix it, but we don't have to. It's good. There we go. Next up, we're going to take our butter and sugar and a couple of eggs.
Eggs! I love eggs, yeah.
So my butter is room temperature right now, but it's not gonna be quite warm enough. I do like to be able to mix, so I'm gonna cut. There we go. That's 1 1/4 cups of unsalted butter. I know I said before I always use salted, but I guess I have more control this way. I'm a bit of a control freak.
No, you're not.
There we go. And I'm just gonna put this in the microwave for just a few seconds. I don't want to melt it. I just want it to be softened. So put that in there. It's a lot of butter. 30 seconds should do it.
Why do you soften the butter, B-Man?
Makes it easier to mix and it makes it. Well, you also want to guarantee that they're chewy, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want them chewy? Then that's how you're gonna do it.
Oh.
Okay, look at this. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm just killing time because the microwave is still going.
It's a cooking of something up.
It's a cooking of something up. I want a whole puddle on the bottom. Just look in there. Oh, look in there.
B-Man, what are you gonna ask Santa for Christmas?
Well, Santa and I have a very special relationship, and he knows what I want. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna take this out of the microwave in like 42 seconds. Ooh, look at that. So it's not completely melted or anything. We're gonna take our fork. Yep, that's nice and it's softened. I mean, you'll hear a lot of chefs and bakers tell you not to soften your butter this way, but it's all right. As long as it's not so hot that it's going to cook your eggs, it's perfectly fine. So there we go. We soften our butter. We're gonna take a little bit of vanilla extract. And when I say a little, I mean just keep going. Just keep going. This is the only actual flavor you're putting in these cookies other than, you know, sugar and other flavors in there. We're gonna take some sugar. Now.
You gotta love B-Man.
I do have a loaf. It's a big egg.
It's a big one.
Half a cup.
Ooh.
But no, a full cup. But wait, a cup and a half. But wait, one more time, because now we're gonna have 2 cups of sugar. You'll notice that they were all just a little over half a cup. That's the way I like it. Gonna mix this all up. Notice how easily it mixes. You can use a fork. You don't need a big old blender or anything because your butter is nice and soft. Also, my eggs are room temperature, so they're also going to mix easily, and it's not going to toughen up my butter.
I love eggs.
It'll be really good.
I love eggs.
So it's just mixed, and that's good. And these are going to be the Christmas chewy sugar cookies.
I love Christmas.
And you'll see why
cookie.
soon. An egg. Shh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
that is 1 room temperature egg. And oh yeah.
Oh, that's a
2
sound.
room temperature
That's
eggs.
a sound.
And you take your eggs, and now we get to listen to it crack again. Yes.
I don't think
All
you
right.
should be doing that.
Why?
Because you're making a mess.
I'm not making a mess.
I don't think you should put your eggs in the
It
sink.
doesn't matter because I don't have to clean up the mess. I have a butler for that.
Well, I haven't seen your butler. Every time I come over, there's no butler.
Well, that's because his job is not to be seen. So we're just mixing these eggs in,
So you
basically until all the yolks are disappeared, until I can't see any obvious sense of there being an egg in here, and it's all just one perfect little formula. There we go. These are
I like
really
that
quick and
easy.
simple, and I'm making a nice big batch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I came here for cookies and then donuts and
That's special, thank you.
cracking.
All right, so then we have our little flour mixture here. Gonna transfer our fork over here. We're gonna use a spatula. We're just gonna make sure we get all this in there in all its flavorness.
Flavorness.
It's flavorness.
Yum.
And in it goes. In it goes. We are making the most basic cookies we can, and then we're gonna Christmas them up.
I love Christmas. It's so red and green and sparkly.
Can you make that rhyme? Can you do an I Love Christmas song that rhymes? I didn't think so.
No, I got nothing. Nothing really rhymes with Christmas.
Sure.
What?
Christ and Mass. Yeah, you could talk about Jeebus.
I don't want to talk about Jesus.
Well, then stop. So what we're doing now is we're just gonna mix this until all of our dry and wet ingredients are mixed together, yada, yada, yada. It's a no-brainer. And then we're going to refrigerate it.
Ooh.
And the reason that we're going to refrigerate this is because right now, if I go to grab this, they're going to flatten out and they're going to just be all over the place. We're gonna refrigerate it. They're gonna be nice and easy to grab. If I grab it now, it's sticky. It's hard to shape. I don't want this batter to be sticky. So it's gonna be refrigerated until it gets down to about 1 degree Celsius, that is. So about 33 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's just going to get it nice and easy to work with so that we can make our yum-yums.
I like what you did with the candy canes, B-Man.
I also like what I did with my candy canes. Thank you. So there you have it. Clean off our fork.
Contaminated.
Don't be afraid to lick your fingers. This is going in the fridge, and I'll see you guys in half an hour to 45 minutes. This is a big batch, probably closer to 45 minutes.
Time to chill those cookies. Yum! Sugar cookies. Yum, 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 yum. We'll be right back.
Are you staying here? Do what you want.
I'll stay. I'm gonna grab the Kraken.
Welcome back. By now, your oven should have been preheated for about 45 minutes.
Sorry, B-Man.
It's okay, it's winter, nobody cares.
But at least now you know it's ready to go in the oven.
Now, it's true, it's true.
Because it would have long if you didn't preset it.
dough. But this isn't Christmas. Harley, why isn't this Christmas?
Because you don't have Sprinkies!
It's not even Sprinkies. It's red and green coarse sugar.
Ooh.
And as you can see with the consistency, it went from being goo to shapeable. It doesn't matter what size you make. Bigger is gonna require an extra time in the oven.
So don't do that. Just kind of make them all the same.
So as long as they're all the same size, that's all that matters. So we're gonna take this.
Balls of cookie and sprinky.
There's a ball, and we're gonna just pat that out. And then we're going to sprinkle a little on there.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna take a little bit of red and sprinkle it on there. And we're gonna basically rinse and repeat that, but we're gonna do it intermittently.
Christmas
you know
colors.
what? Let's throw a big whoosh, Christmas goes in there. Now they're just gonna be randomly with some red. And I'm just gonna take this one, we're gonna roll it around, we're gonna have the ball.
Where did I see Christmas colors on your show before, B-Man?
I'm not quite sure.
I know when you cut your finger when you were making the nacho platter and you had blood on the lettuce.
Oh yeah,
That
was a Christmas special.
Those nachos were
that was
delicious.
intentional for Christmas purposes. It was intentional.
You want a good dish when you've been drinking? Nacho Supreme. Check it out. Yum.
Actually, I find that to be just a good dinner without the drinks too.
I love it.
It's
I
really
love
good
the
stuff.
beans.
So just rolling these around. Like I said, this is a big batch, so I do have 2 cookie trays here. And get these.
Hi, Evan. You're nice and warm.
Yeah, it would be. It has to be warm. It's got to trigger a reaction with these cookies. And I do like to flatten out my cookies. The reason being it's easier to apply the sprinkles. That's why I go little
Sprinkies.
pat.
They got Sprinkies, B-Man.
Well, they're not even called sprinkies or sprinkles. I've just been calling them sprinkles for you. It's coarse sugar, okay?
They look like Sprinkies.
They do look like sprinkies, but they're not. There's a difference. This is pure sweetness without any extra flavor.
It's pure Christmas, right?
Well, when they're combined. It's sort of like hydrogen and oxygen combined makes something delicious to drink, which is not actually delicious at all because it's just hydrogen peroxide. Ha ha! Tricked you guys there.
Yeah.
Because we have equal quantities, you know.
Oh yeah.
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 H2O2. Yeah.
Yum.
So then we're gonna go like this, and this is a tray done. But it's not really done. We're gonna put sprinkies.
Sprinkies.
Sprinkies! Don't touch my sprinkies, please. So then we're gonna do this one. There we go. I gotta make sure that I can fit them all on here. This is fast, easy, fun, and they're gonna turn out oh so delicious.
It's gonna smell so good in here, B-Man. I love sugar cookies in the oven. They smell so good.
So 8 to 10 minutes in the oven for the size that I'm doing here.
How about 9?
What?
How about 9?
Okay. Actually, specifically 9 minutes is a very good target because I'm going to be putting 2 trays in there and they're not going to fit on the same level. One is going to be on the lowest level and one is going to be on the second lowest level.
Why don't you just put them in one at a time?
Yeah, it takes too long that way.
Yeah.
It's just, it's easier to do what I'm describing right now with the 2 at the same time. So, get these. And as you notice, as you get lazier, your cookies might get bigger. So just, there we go.
You
There
got
we
really
go.
lazy, B-Man.
Oh, don't want to get lazy. Maybe it's just rushing.
Ah,
Rushing makes them bigger. It's not laziness.
he's
It's
rushing because he's hungry.
I am very hungry. I do like eating. I do like eating while I'm cooking, although I did lick my fingers.
Yeah, that was gross.
So we're almost done here. We are going to be able to fit all of these here. And there we go. They're likely going to expand into each other, and that is perfectly fine by me. The bottom ones here are a little crumbly, and that's just extra flour at the bottom. Ooh, these 2 are equal in size. Put one there. One there.
Yum.
There we go.
I wonder
Now-
if these are going to taste better than the churros you made. Those were good too.
So Sprinkies, I am not
They're
picky about them hitting the bottom of the pan. It'll clean right off. So let's go a little bit of green. There we go.
Christmas!
Add a little bit of the tree from Christmas Tree. And I don't know what the red is supposed to represent.
Santa!
Right.
Or Rudolph's nose. Oh, blood, because I shot Santa and he ended up in the snow.
You did not shoot Santa. You would never do that.
No, he brings gifts. But Mr. J wants to shoot Santa.
He's a pretty bad
giving him lots
guy.
of coal. So you think he'd just go raid the factory or whatever he calls it, the toy factory or
It's a workshop.
It's a workshop.
It's a workshop.
So go raid that and steal all the toys, and then no kids will get presents, but I will, and so will Mr. J. It'll be a very happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Isn't that what they say on the other side of the pond?
I was gonna say in Harry Potter.
Oh, well.
They say it in London, Europe.
All of Europe says that.
All of it.
All of Europe says Happy Christmas. You've all just learned something new. So I'm just gonna go like this.
Including the ones that don't celebrate Christmas. So they say, again.
And there we have it. We forced the sprinkles in, and now it's going to go into the oven. So we're gonna take tray number 1.
Yum!
Tray number 1's gonna go on the very lowest
Ooh, that's warm.
level. And then tray number 2 goes in a higher level. There we go, let's get this close so we don't lose our heat. And 9 minutes.
9 minutes, B-Man!
9 minutes.
Alright.
Alright.
Yum!
Do we just keep rolling for 9 minutes?
No, let's just cut.
We can
back.
sing Christmas carols.
I don't think they want to hear that.
Oh.
Joy to
Oh,
the
okay, you're
world.
right.
B-Man,
Welcome
B-Man,
back.
They're golden. They're golden and they smell delicious.
That's why I came back. So they are ready to come out.
Yum!
It's been about 9.5 minutes. Put these on.
Yum! Christmas cookies!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna take
Yeah.
batch. We'll put it right here on the oven. We'll take this batch. Oh, I want to show off the one that looks prettier. This one has more color on it. So let's show off this batch right there.
Yum, 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 yum!
So they are just there. They are going to continue to cook from the heat on the plate for another
5
probably
minutes.
a minute or so. Well,
5 minutes.
no, they're not really going to be cooking that whole time, but they are done. These are beautiful. And they should just glisten in the middle. They should just shine on the inside when they're done. They should bend nicely. Let's let them cool for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna check back, and we're gonna bend one in half and stuff it in our mouths.
That sounds good. Split
All right.
it.
5 minutes. I know I'm wearing a mitten and you can't really tell, but there are 5 fingers up here.
I would have guessed 7.
5 minutes.
I'd say so.
So we're just gonna grab this right here. Start separating. If you like your cookies more separated, you'll need 3 baking sheets. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we're gonna take this. There's our cookie, and we're just gonna rip off a little piece. Oh.
Yum! How's it taste, B-Man? Sound like you're gonna choke. I guess that means it's good? Alright, stop. Stop. Merry Christmas, everyone! Enjoy your sugar cookies! Whee! Also, be sure to subscribe. Because you want to see me come back! And it's going to be a lot more yummy, delicious holiday food. And whatever happens after that, I don't know, there's a cat in there somewhere too.
Oh, we have to make the St. Patrick's Day and the Easter sugar cookies.
Would they be Jesus sugar cookies? You can put Jesus' face on there so people think that it was a miracle, right? Right.